Captain's Log. Stardate 5027.3. The USS Valiant has arrived at the Azure Nebula to begin a 3-week survey mapping mission. Afterwards, we will put into dock for major upgrades. Our crew is excited to switch over to the new uniform design, even though we technically don't have to start wearing them until after we dock and our current 5-year mission ends. It seems everyone has had a chance to try them on, except me. Our final assignment is sure to be uneventful, but it's given me time to catch up on some correspondence from old friends, Derek Mason and Amanda Beck. It seems that their recent adventure was anything but uneventful. But I'm excited for my old friends who have been promoted to captain and first officer of the salvaged USS Excalibur. But one specific point of pride is that Jamie Archer, who previously served on the Valiant, has been made chief engineer. I'm excited to hear about their ship's upcoming refit and the technology being developed for the rest of the fleet.
This is a galaxy-wide transmission of the United Federation of Planets.
Thank you for joining us today for this special communique briefing. I'm Chief Engineer Jamie Archer of the USS Excalibur. Today I wanted to talk to you about a special new component that we'll be using in our ship's testbed refit, and hopefully the whole fleet. For many years now, work has been proceeding to perfect the crudely conceived idea of a component that can not only supply inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase inversion, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing ferromantle drive units. Such a component is the FTL NanoEcabulator by Kozinski Industries. Now basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it is produced instead by the modial interaction of magnetoreluctance and capacitive diractance.
What?
The original machine had a baseplate of prefamulated tritanium surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two bilateral calilactrals are in direct alignment with the primary Heisenfram terminal. The latter consisted simply of 4 milliquartz ramostats so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side tilling was effectively prevented. The main winding was of the standard Lotus O delta type, placed in panendermic semi-boloid slots of the stem bolt. Every 7th conductor connected by a non-reversible plasma relay to the differential Ontarian manifold on the up end of the ferromantle drive. The FTL NanoEcabulator has now reached high levels of development and is being used successfully in the operation of isopelavial interfaces. Moreover, whenever a fluorescence core motion is required, it may be employed in conjunction with a duotronic enhancer to reduce levels of sinusoidal repleneration. But as we all know, there is more to engineering than just technology. A good engineer will take a philosophical approach as well. View with me, if you will, this readout as we consider the following. Now, is this merely mechanics? Or is it nature that we deal with in all of this? And what else than nature are the elementals of space and time? We are all trained in the system. We fly in straight lines. Confident, yes, but innovative in a minimalist sort of way. But this new piece of technology is not the end of the process. It is only the beginning. Thank you.
Mr. Menard, could anything that Archer's proposing damage our engines?
How could it? It's meaningless.
New components are installed and functioning. Matter-antimatter reaction in the new chamber is stable. We're ready for warp speed.